Beating the drums, employment expos, and senior servicing. All this and more as the Stafford Weekly News starts now. Welcome to the Friday, March 8th edition of the Stafford Weekly News. I'm Randall Williams. Black History Month is behind us, but we're still catching up on the festivities. This week, the Stafford Early Childhood Center.
God's gonna trouble the water. See that band all dressed in white. God's gonna trouble the water. The leader looks like the Israelite. God's gonna trouble the water. Ooh, wade in the water. Oh, wade in the water. Children, wade in the water. God is gonna trouble the water. Oh.
I'm the principal of Stafford Early Childhood Center, and today we celebrated our annual Black History program. And this year's theme was Harmonies of Resilience, exploring Black history through the rhythms of music. And this year we wanted to really tie in to what is relevant and going on in society now, and that's the love of music. And so we traced our ancestry all the way back from our origins in Africa up to present day times. And so we talked about tribal music and what it meant and what it was used for, and gospel spirituals, old Negro spirituals, all the way through blues, jazz, up to R&B and rap, and how music has truly not only impacted African American culture, but world culture as well.
Glory, hallelujah, since I laid my burdens down. Glory, glory, hallelujah, since I laid my burdens down.
So thank you to the Stafford Early Childhood Center for having me participate in the Black History Month program today. Today we started with African history because way before the Civil Rights Movement, way before the Harlem Renaissance and the Abolitionist movement, way before enslavement, we start Black history with African history. And so here at the Stafford Early Childhood Center, our leaders here, Principal Hines, Ms. Aisha, our assistant principal, invited me as a parent of two children here, pre-K 3 and pre-K 4, to come and participate because I'm an educator, but I'm also an entertainer. I do a lot of work in African and Caribbean education, as well as African and Caribbean entertainment, tap dancing, providing African percussion. And so what we did today was we started the celebration with African percussion. I played the djembe today, and then I did some tap dancing. Incorporating that into the program was very important so that the children know that our history begins way back in Africa, right? With the rhythms that carried over into the Caribbean, into the Americas, which is the same way that the African experience and the diasporic experience, for those of us that are also part of the Latino and the Caribbean community, we have ancestry in Africa, right? Our ancestry is African and indigenous. And so we wanted to incorporate that in today's program, and I'm just thankful for being able to be a part of that.
Something you may have missed in all the Black History and Go Texans celebrations was February 22nd, School Bus Driver Appreciation Day. And Roby Nathaniel, though, was there.
Hi, I'm the Stafford Transportation Supervisor for Stafford MSD here in Stafford, Texas. Today's a special day here, February 22nd. It's recognized for Bus Driver Appreciation Day. I've been here with Stafford MSD going on my 11th school year. I love what I do. You have to have a special heart, you have to have a passion, and enjoy what you do, and I love my job. The reason is because my children go here. I have one that just graduated in 2023. I love the community. We're a big family, we're small, and we look out for each other. My staff consists of 25 with bus drivers and White Fleet / MKV drivers. We service about 1,500 students each day to and from school. Our routes start as early as 5:45 in the morning, all the way to 8 in the morning, and then we start again back about 1:30 to about 5 o'clock. And we go, of course, here in Stafford, Texas, we have about 20 routes, and we rock and roll every day. I think we're the luckiest people here in town because we are the first to see our children get on the bus, and we're the last. And we also get to interact with family members at bus stops. So I think we're the luckiest people here at Stafford MSD. Yes, and our bus drivers do the extra mile. We go extra mile because we actually not even play the role of bus drivers, we actually play the role of mommy and daddy. So if somebody comes on the bus crying, we get to wipe down tears, give them a hug, make them happy, and then it's nice to see them get off the bus smiling. It's nice to drop them off on the first day of school, on Western days. So, just special activities, we get to interact with all those students. So again, we're the luckiest staff here on Stafford MSD. And not only do we have 24 students, we have about 120 students on each route, well, morning and afternoon. Our buses here, we have about 30 buses. We rock and roll every day. Some of them are hurting and they're old with high mileage, but besides that, we use them. We get the students here to and from in a safely manner. Hopefully, keeping my fingers crossed, we get some new buses because we could really use them, especially in the summer. With the AC, that's what most students complain, and parents, is the AC we having to roll the windows down. But other than that, the buses rock and roll every day. I want to say thank you to the city of Stafford for recognizing our big day, February 22nd. This is our second annual that we do this, and I just hope we can expand it, make it bigger. Maybe we can get a free trip somewhere, all our bus drivers in the summer, because we sure could use it. But again, thank you so much for all you do, for recognizing us, and remember us on February 22nd, Stafford MSD bus drivers. I just want to say thank you, guys. Today's Driver Appreciation Day. We recognize it. I try to do something, but just thank you for being on my team. I couldn't do it without y'all. And just, again, thank you for being team players, being there. And that's it. Thank you, and enjoy your meal.
There was some minor turmoil at a local cemetery. The cause? A misplaced grave. Fortunately, this story has a happy ending. There's a quiet little graveyard in Stafford that you've probably driven past, and lately it's been the source of a minor controversy, as somehow a grave got misplaced.
I think I received a phone call from Keith Johnson, the deceased's brother, and he explained how this meant so very much to his mother. I think his mother is about 91, And certainly seeing her out here today and the picture of her face of relief when they marked the grave, I think was a lot for me to comprehend, much less her, but she does feel good that we have now found his grave, so that's a good thing.
I do an unusual job for them, cold cases and pinning cemeteries where we have people where they're not quite sure where they are. We do historical cemeteries all over Texas or wherever they call us to go. So we were happy and proud to be able to come out and help Miss Virginia Johnson to find her son today and try to get some peace. Today we used ground penetrating radar, which is a very fancy locator basically. So it sends a signal down into the ground and turns a signal back up to a computer that's on this GPR, and it indicates to us whether or not there's something unusual in the ground there. So, and we had very good results today. So we were very fortunate in this case that Find a Grave had taken a photo of the missing grave quite a few years back, and we knew who was next door to Mr. Johnson. And once they cleared the spot next door and found Mr. Torres, who is his neighbor here, we were able to establish exactly where Michael Johnson is buried at.
Texas Equus Search came out today, and it was just an amazing to see how she works. And the great thing is that Michael Johnson has been located where the family thought that he was. But it's to me, I'm very grateful to the Stafford Historical Commission, Sadie Williams, and the granddaughter, Carly Johnson, because she took the initiative and didn't let roadblocks stop her. And we have now seen the fruition of her hard work and her initiative to find her uncle. So it's a great day in Stafford that the family now has the location, and we'll lay down the marker, and we'll be able to come down and visit Michael when they wish to do so.
And I understand. There's nothing worse than not knowing where your loved ones are. So I hope that Miss Virginia here is feeling better, and they get the stone set, and that she has a place to come and visit with her son.
Employment expenses next.
You can try, but you won't find another city like Stafford, Texas.
Serving our community just like you like it.
Taking care of you and your home since 1945.
We believe in STEM to learn and STEM to earn.
We're heading into college certified and career ready.
As a former student of Stafford, I take pride in keeping our classrooms safe.
We are Stafford, we are one.
Go to college to get a good job. Well, it sounds easy when you put it that way, but it's not quite that simple. HCC works to make it a little easier, though, with a career fair. There are many campus events that will prove important to students after they graduate, like career fairs.
Career fairs have several important purposes for job seekers and for our students. One, I would say from a networking and teaching standpoints for our students. This is an opportunity to teach them how to explore, and students need to understand that representatives have come from different companies and industries, how to make personal connections and exchange information and learn more about employment opportunities. The purpose of going to school is to land that dream job. And so we want students to have an opportunity to get comfortable with job opportunities in the industries that they're pursuing. So we've invited employers here so that they can learn to build those relationships. The recruiting of employers happens for us when we establish relationships with these employers, and we do targeted outreach. My specialists go out into the community and identify industries and companies that align with the interests and career goals of students and alumni, and reach out to those employers that would actually give opportunities to qualified candidates and that would actually afford them the opportunity to come in and hire our qualified students, just so that they can see too, they may be re-careering. They have an opportunity to come back. They can use the career services department. We actually will have an upcoming event with our next career fair. We're going to have Dell and AWS coming, but we'll also have workshops that they'll be providing. It's not just going to be the companies that are going to come and do the networking with the students, but they're going to actually provide some workshops so that the students will have an understanding of how to present yourself. They're going to have workshop knowledge about a day in the life panel, how to get hired 101, so the students have an understanding of how to network and present themselves to employers, and resume application, interviewing processes, just so that they can understand it's not just about filling out an application. How do you actually network and communicate with the employer once you get in front of them?
For HCC Beat, this is Randall Williams. Bingo for bags, next.
In Stafford, diversity is not just a number, it's who we are.
When you are here, you become part of the story.
You can sleep well knowing we're always on the job and looking out for you.
It's a great place for growth and opportunity.
Tradition starts here.
We teach your children and we stick around for your grandchildren.
We are one. We are Stafford.
This is the city of Stafford, and we are one.
Fort Bend Seniors Meals on Wheels program has been going strong for 50 years. Sean Pettit brings us the hows and whys of the service.
(1974) was when this agency began serving seniors in the community, providing them a hot lunch. And over those 50 years, last year in 2023, we served over 400,000 hot lunches to seniors. Not just hot lunches, but also frozen meals and also shelf-stable meals, which we provide to all of our clients for hurricane season. So if we cannot get to them, we will send them an alert that goes out through their telephone or email or a text, and it will remind them, hey, it's time to open up your shelf-stable box because we cannot get to you. Stafford, Missouri City is a growing community with seniors that need meals brought to their homes. And the demographic out there is such that we could really use some more hands on deck with volunteers delivering those meals on a daily basis. We deliver Monday through Thursday. On Thursday, the clients receive their hot meal, plus they receive a 3-pack frozen box for their Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So it's a great thing because they get hot meals daily, Monday through Thursday, and then they have enough food for the weekend also that they just pop in the microwave and away they go.
I guess we get here and we start a little bit before 8 o'clock. And Trio is our food provider, comes out of Houston, and they bring our meals here, usually about 400 and 450 meals. We take all those meals off the truck, including drinks, orange juice, milk, sometimes frozen meals too, and we put those into our vehicles. A typical day, I had close to 200 meals to deliver. I've really enjoyed working with the other drivers and also with the volunteers and the actual clients that get delivered the meals. They're very appreciative, and they're almost always thank you for delivering and take us what we do.
Meals on Wheels.
All of our senior centers have a schedule Monday through Friday where they have bingo. Like the Rosenberg location at the Bodo Shields Center, they play bingo there on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So we have a good number of folks that come in just to play bingo because they love that game. They love winning those prizes. And of course, they're hanging out with their friends, and the socialization is awesome for all of those guys to come in and hang out and play bingo with their friends. So to come onto our program, a lot of people ask, well, how do I get my mom or my dad or my grandfather or grandmother on the program? It's very simple. There is information on the website at fortbendseniors.org where they can fill out some information. From there, they can call if they want to call. They can call our office at 281-633-7049, and they speak to the person in intake. Her name is Mary. That's where it all starts. They get that information. From there, the case management team gets in place. They go do an assessment at the client's home, and we usually get the client on the program to have Meals on Wheels dropped off at their home within about 10 to 12 days. And it's totally free. It's all needs-based, it's not financial-based.
I think it's a great organization. We're always in need of volunteers because those sometimes will turn over for rare reasons, or they might need to leave the program. So volunteerism is an excellent way to help us in our goals and objectives here at Meals on Wheels.
Volunteering is pretty simple. All I have to do is go to fortbendseniors.org/volunteer. There they'll find our volunteer page. They can scroll down and they can find the adult application. They click on that link and they can fill out the application online, submit it to us, and then we get in contact with that volunteer that wants to volunteer with us for whatever area they want to volunteer in, and then we'll send them the information when they'll have time that they can schedule to come in to do their volunteer orientation.
Meals on Wheels isn't the only service administered by Fort Bend seniors, and to fund those, they came up with a novel fundraising idea: bingo for bags.
Our first bingo number of the evening, I-17.
So we're excited. We're at the Bodo Shields Senior Center here in Rosenberg, Texas, one of our senior centers that we operate here. And tonight we're having designer bag bingo. It's our first try at it, and from the results I'm seeing out there with excited ladies looking for designer bags, looks like we'll be doing this again hopefully soon. So we have, I believe it's 15 designer bags. So for the first few games, we're going to give away a random drawing of a designer bag. But for the grand prize, it's the last game of the night. It's a blackout. It's a brand new Louis Vuitton. So we're real excited about that. There'll be drawings for raffles and all sorts of fun. So we're really having a good time tonight and just love having the full house, sold out crowd. So we're using this as a way to not only raise some funds for Fort Bend seniors, but also to just promote awareness. We have our center here where you can come out and take a tour tonight and play some bingo, enjoy some drinks, have some food. So really, we just want to have a good time here. And also just remember what we do. Not only are we in Fort Bend County, we also cover Waller County. We do home delivered meals. We have our senior centers as we're in tonight. And just to give you an example, in 2023, we served over 400,000 meals to homebound seniors. So we're very proud of that. We're looking to expand. 2024 is our 50th anniversary, so a big year for us. So this is kind of our kickoff tonight to a year of celebration, celebrating us being around for 50 years and hopefully another 50, serving our seniors in Fort Bend and Waller County. So we're really glad to have everybody out. It's an exciting night and just looking to raise a lot of money and really just raise awareness of what we do.
It is yours.
So tonight is open to anyone 18 and over. We have 200 tickets and those sold out about 2 weeks ago. So apparently it's a very popular event, so we may look for a bigger venue next time. But anyone from the community can come out, and we're just looking to just have a good time tonight and promote awareness of Fort Bend seniors. So all of the proceeds here will go into helping us to serve more meals to seniors, to eligible seniors. We will add probably, I think in February so far, we've added 90 seniors. So we're always expanding and always finding more seniors to help. So this is a way we can help serve more. So these types of events that we have, we'll have throughout the year. We'll have a walk next month. We'll have Cinco de Mayo celebration. And in September, we're going to have our grand gala celebrating our 50th anniversary. So all of these things combined together will help us serve all of those seniors that come to us for help. I mean, the stories are endless. We hear them every day, especially for our drivers and our volunteers who go out every day to serve those meals. I've heard that that's the one meal that they can count on every day. So that's a big deal. It's a hot meal, so we serve it fresh. So I've heard many seniors say that they love that, but more than the meal, actually it's the interaction that they'll have with our volunteer or driver so that they can talk to someone. For some of our seniors, we've heard that that's the only visit they get all day. So we're really promoting the connection that we offer our seniors.
Glass for Fort Bend Seniors Meals on Wheels. Everybody, to another 50 years.
That's a wrap on our news for this week. Thank you for joining us. For everyone here at Stafford Weekly News, I'm Randall Williams. May all your news be good news.
This program was produced on the Stafford campus of Houston Community College.